Ready for Revolution. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Eric Teray Muhammad here. Going to allow us to populate a little bit because class is in session this morning. This is a beautiful Monday morning. Just returned from Memphis, Tennessee. I want to thank Team Boss, Brother Finance and Sister Yolanda Parkinson and baby girl Candace and all of the team there for giving my wife, myself, our children, Mr. Best, giving us all such a wonderful reception, beautiful turnout, beautiful program, and a lot of new business partners. So I want to thank all of you for that opportunity that you extended to us to share what we have learned, what we have become, what other people can become in this opportunity, and more importantly, we absolutely learned what we know. So I want to share with you out of that. I want to share with you this topic. It's called How Do You Know? How do you know in an opportunity? How do you know in a relationship? How do you know this is for you? How do you know? All right, Sister Pamela K. Assalamu alaikum. Good to see you, Queen. We'll allow the population more. I'm going to share a little bit. I'm going to encourage all of you to share some to let people know the stream is on because class is in session. How do you know? Okay. And I think I'm blocked from sharing. So you all share for me. Hey, Brother Mark, good to see you. Brother Ken Nixon, hey, Sister Deb. All right, Brother Mark. So how do you know? All right. I gave a definition of knowing in our, to start our discussion. So if you look in the comments, you'll see a definition here. To know is defined as to be aware through observation, through inquiry or information. On another level, in terms of relationship, to know is to have developed a relationship with someone or something through meeting and spending time with them, to become familiar or be friendly with them. Hollywood Hicks, Sister Cherie, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please share, family. I don't have the ability to share this morning. I will post on YouTube later, but I really believe this is helpful. How do you know? How do you know an opportunity is for you? All right. Many of us approach things off of a whim. Pardon the pun. We have whims. But some of us approach things off of a fluke, a chance, gut approach, emotion, right? Some of us approach opportunities through friends. You know, well, hey, Cherie is on, so I might as well get on because I trust Cherie. You know, some of us approach these things through these avenues, but are they sure avenues? Yes, you can trust the person, but your makeup or your chemistry may not be, you know, it may not make this a good fit for you. All right. So I want to talk to you about opportunity and how you know the opportunity exists. All right. First, you want to look at the history of a thing. You want to look at the history of the opportunity. How long has this opportunity been around? In networking, you know, whether it be multi-level marketing, whether it be e-commerce networking, whether it be direct sales, whatever the opportunity is, it should have a history, something you can fall back on. All right. Now, if it's younger than 5 years, generally, then that's a program or an opportunity that's considered in many circles a startup. It's an opportunity to grow with. It's an opportunity that you jump on and you ride it into success. But still, there are factors there that have to be weighed because it's still something yet proven. So generally in the world of networking, or in the world of multi-level marketing, or in the world of direct sales, you need a historical context and content to offer the possibility of staying power for a company. A lot of companies come into existence off a fad. All right. So they come into existence off a fad because if something is popular today, then everybody will jump on it and then everybody create a company around the fad. But generally, there's no longevity in fad. This is why you'll find companies come into existence and 2 or 3 years later, they're gone. And you might have come on in year 2 or in year 3 at the tail end of the opportunity, and it never catches traction again, and you find yourself spinning wheels, and you find yourself putting in resources, and you find yourself giving time, energy, commitment above and beyond what you would normally do because you see it as viable, but it's lost esteem. And then that company is gone. And then you're sort of in a state of purgatory to either find a new opportunity or you give up on it altogether and go get a job. All right, so history is important. How do you know? In history, when you find a company that has been around at least 5 years or more, generally speaking, it is out of the gate. Generally speaking, that company is no longer in the neophyte position or embryonic stage, or it's a toddler. That company is now rocking and rolling. Why? Because after 5 years, it has achieved a status that gives it liftoff, generally speaking. So if a company is around 5 years or more, it's a good possibility it's going to be around for a while. But what determines its longevity? So the history is established, but now you need capital. Is that program, is that opportunity well capitalized? Why is that important? For three main things. You know, any company that's worth its salt has enough in its cachet or in its war chest to produce and provide innovation, to continue to provide thrust and luster to the company, to continue to provide momentum for the company. So there's always new product, there's always new innovation, there's always an advancement or a tweak in its development that continues to give it liftoff. Mr. Dalco says it this way. Mr. Michael L. Dalco, I'm talking about our senior partner in Wealth Builders Worldwide. He shared this phrase, fresh fire forever. And what we generally mean by that, or how we embrace that, peace and power, Brother Johnny Botley, Sister Renee Gant, Brother Jihad. Please share with everyone, family. I don't have the ability to share, but I will be putting it on YouTube later today. Brother Dalil, salam alaikum. Good to see you, brother. So now, a company, an opportunity well capitalized allows that opportunity to continue to innovate, motivate, tweak, and have constant liftoff, where every aspect of where the people come to the opportunity. It doesn't matter if you're there in year 1. It doesn't matter if you're there in year 6. It doesn't matter if you're there in year 9. It's a fresh start for you, and you have liftoff immediately because the capital is there to provide the product, give you a new product, give you new innovation, and the third thing, it must be able to pay commissions. In a networking opportunity, in a multi-level marketing opportunity, and direct sales opportunity, you must be able to get paid. Must. Anytime the pay system is off, the opportunity is squandered. When the pay is off, this means that, hey, maybe this isn't for me. Because you come into this as a boss, and you come into it to run it as your own opportunity or your own business. So it has to be on time. It has to be exactly what you expect. It has to be under promised and over delivered. So history, you must have a history. How do you know? You must have a history of the opportunity. Okay, 5 years or better. Capital, number 2, that capital must be in place for the product line, for the innovation, for the upgrades, and more importantly, why are you in it? For the commissions. That has to be there. All right. Next, product. Is your product unique enough? Hey, Sister Barbara Waters, what's up, homie? Is your product unique enough? Okay. Many of us sold everything from noni juice to aloe vera to other products that will go unnamed right now. They still have their place. But what crushed the uniqueness of aloe vera oil? What crushed the uniqueness of noni juice? The mass market of big chain stores. Walmart crushed it. Kroger's crushed it. And it took you out of your opportunity. Wa alaikum salam, Brother Dawood. It took you out of your opportunity. You need a product. Look, if the product is easy for people to get to at a store, then chances are it's going to be difficult for you to sell it to them. If the opportunity is easy for them to pick up anywhere else other than yourself, then that's no longer an opportunity for you, because the product is now beyond your scope. It's not unique enough. It's not something that locks down a marketplace. It is not something that once discovered, it creates perpetual demand, meaning people will come for it and look for you for it with longevity. Says Lakeisha McKnight. Oh, listen, I just want to cite those 3 points or 3 areas of how do you know? How do you know an opportunity is for you? One, that opportunity must have history. 5 years or better, guaranteed that it has a greater chance, a 90% chance of being around a long time. But I'll strike, maybe a 70% chance of being around a long time. But what increases that 70 to 90 to 100? The capital. The capital that allows you to provide the product. The capital that allows your product to renew itself. Hey, Brother Mason, assalamu alaikum. The capital that allows innovations to occur. The capital that will allow commissions to be paid and paid on time. The capital that will allow your product, no matter where you come in the chain, to be fresh fire forever as being new. And lastly, the product must be unique to the marketplace. It is a product that once discovered, that it creates the perpetual demand for that product. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you right now, unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt, y'all make sure you share this stream. I don't have the ability to share this morning, but I believe on this stream. Our opportunity is in Karat bars. Our opportunity is in Karat bars. We get paid every week, right? On these issued cards. Karat Bar has a private partnership with MasterCard. Okay. And we're paid every week on these cards. I have another one here. We're paid every week. Now, the one thing that was discussed this weekend in Memphis, and I just want to share with you, is that these cards cannot hold more than 50,000 euros at a time. So every time you reach that point, well, if you're not withdrawing it, they got to get you another card. So I just wanted you to know that. And then also, our product. I'm going to show you some of our product. I've been on the road, so I don't have the normal cachet of gold that I would keep in the in my wallets, but there's a full gram of gold. Classic gold, certified gold. It's 999.9% pure. This is the absolute grade of gold that's considered tier 1 to the central banks of all the central banks. Tier 1 status means that this is the grade of gold that's that's used by nations to pay off debt. To pay off debt. Sister Shirley Gay Muhammad, Brother Dwayne, what's up? Top Lieutenant Soldier. All right, here's some more. I guess that's enough for now. You got my point. So we're talking about a product that is so unique to the marketplace. We have that product. And let me just share for you who we are and what we are. We are Karatbars International. We're an e-commerce company based in Stuttgart, Germany. Our director, visionary, CEO, and founder is Dr. Senator Harold Zeiss, Stuttgart, Germany. We're located just adjacent to the Mercedes-Benz headquarters. In fact, the employees of Mercedes-Benz and the team of Karatbars, we share the same cafeteria when we have lunch. Just show you how close it is in proximity. All right, we have almost 800,000 affiliates worldwide in this organization of wealth and wealth transformation. We have offices in Singapore, Hong Kong, Romania, Slovenia, Germany, Spain. You know, we are an e-commerce and a full wide body and worldwide organization. What is our product? Our product is money. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, our product is not cash. I know most of us have been fooled and tricked into looking for cash as the see all to end all. No, cash is trash. But gold is money. That's our product. Why do you work for a living? Why do you punch a clock? Why do you seek opportunities? You seek opportunities because your goal is to find the revenue that you need that will guard against inflation, that will create a hedge of protection around your home, that will leverage your home so that you can control the economy under your roof. That's what we strive for when we work. Now, what do we strive for when we dream? What do we strive for when we envision? What do we strive for when we hope? We strive for the opportunity to accomplish those things. So when you strive now for an opportunity, how do you know that opportunity is for you? It has to have the history that gives the possibility of longevity to help you accomplish and fulfill your dreams. It has to be well capitalized so that the products and innovations and things that come across keep you in the game, keep you in demand, keep you on your path towards accomplishing your dreams and dreaming bigger. It must pay the commission. It must give you the freedom, the financial freedom to do what it is that you need to do. In Karatbars, you can do this as part-time and wax rich. We came across an individual last week who works this part-time and is doing $20,000 a month. Part-time. He still has his employment, but he utilizes that to stack gold. This is wealth building. This is not get rich quick. You can do it if your timing is right. You sort of come in and at the moment that something's about to burst, then yeah, you absolutely can wax rich quick. But this is wealth building. So that's an ongoing action. Wealth building. You see, ing. You're constantly doing what? Developing your wealth to the point in this moment, you're developing it to the point where you're creating generational wealth. Generational, not debt. When I leave this world, because the law calls everybody home, but when I leave this world, I am not leaving my children a bill. I'm not leaving my wife or loved ones a bill. And this thing is so powerful now, my children's bills will be covered. And their children's bills will be covered. We're talking about generational wealth, not generational debt, not generational poverty, not this constant cycle of economic slavery. No. So the capital must be there, and the product, it has to be so unique. 99% of the world, ladies and gentlemen, has no idea that gold exists, that's available, that's affordable, and transactionable. Brother Sam DeSasia, my homie, my roommate. Appreciate you, brother. Welcome. You see? But I can take our gold. I can take our cash gold. I can store this as a store of value. Well, you always say, not you, But so many people say, well, how much does it cost? It doesn't cost, because what you're doing is exchanging. You're exchanging your paper for gold. And you hold it. And because it's a store of value, it will always increase in wealth over time. And if you hold it on our system on account in your free gold savings account, then you earn commissions against what you hold. So not only do you have a store of value, but you have a store of value that it continues to increase in value. You'll be able to operate off of one of these things here. One of these cards. Remember, it only holds 50,000 euros at a time. Okay? So you have that opportunity. And it's free. Sister Colleen, assalamu alaikum. It's free. It's free to join. So how do you know? History, capital, product. When you know those things are in place, when you're able to vet, or when you're able to do your own due diligence, and you see those avenues are there, that means you're on the road to accomplishing your dream. You're on the road to accomplishing your freedom. You're on the road to finding location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. My wife, 2 of our children, we went to Memphis. We left on Friday. We came back this morning. We're just relaxed and fired up. We went, had no issue on where we're going to stay, how much is the hotel. We didn't have no struggle issues. We had no struggle over gas. We had a car. We got a service. We hit the road. We went out. We go and check into our hotels. Then we go over to the event. We have a phenomenal event with Team Boston in Memphis. We go with them. Then we have we took over this restaurant and just, we paid for all of our foods. We hung out some more. Then I drove my wife and children back to the hotel. Then I come back to meet with Mr. Best and Brother Fine and Sister Yolanda and Team Boss team. We sit up to about midnight or so their time, and we have a ball, right? Then I jump back in the car, head back to the hotel. Then we head out in the morning. We go sightseeing. We go through Tennessee. We go through Mississippi. We go into Alabama. We stop off in Alabama before we cross Georgia to come back to the city. We get back and just relax. Everybody got their lunch monies for school. Everybody got their monies for work and how they're getting around. We still have money. I ain't talked about a job yet. This is what an opportunity does for you. Hey, Sister Sandra Vaughn, this is what an opportunity does for you. So please get back to the one who introduced this opportunity to you for Karatbars International to join us at Wealth Builders Worldwide, learn how to achieve massive wealth. And then when you learn our opportunity and how do you know KNOW, after you've done that, you're going to say, how do you know? How do you say no to something like this? After knowing KNOW, how do you say no to the opportunity that will help you achieve your dreams? Because the plantation may help you finance it, but it won't get it for you. You can work it 40 hours. You can work it 40 hours for 35, 40 years. You'll come out of it tired, broken, achy. You've missed all kind of family time. You missed funerals. You missed anniversaries. You missed births. You missed other opportunities. You missed the ability to travel young. You missed the ability to see the world. And you retire on 40% less than what you were earning in the first place. And what you were earning in the first place just wasn't enough. Come on and get. They only hold 50,000 euros at a time. They'll issue a new one when you reach your limit. I mean, why Karatbars? Free to join. It's your own business. It's a global economy. It's unlimited income, flexible hours, inheritable asset. Your product is money. Every activity is an asset and income producing activity. There's no overhead, no employees. How do you say no when you KNOW? get back to the one who introduced the opportunity to you. Please share with everyone. I didn't have the ability to share this morning. If in fact you want to see this again, of course, it'll still be on Facebook, but you can also find it on my Facebook page. I'm sorry, YouTube page, Eric Ture Muhammad, EricTureMuhammad. Next stop will be we're in Atlanta, Georgia, this Thursday. Then Anniston, Alabama on Friday. Then Birmingham, Alabama, all of Saturday. Sunday we hit the road again, and then as we make our way up, we'll be making it to Strong Island, New York, the 23rd of November. We will be in Ronkonkoma, New York, on the Long Island for the Wealth Builders Worldwide first fundraising event, and we're doing it for Brighter Tomorrows, surviving victims of domestic violence, surviving women victims of domestic violence. We're doing a huge event there on the 23rd of November. That's a Saturday. We'll be there with Mrs. Tammy Morrison. We'll be there with Miss Tanisha Glaspie. We'll be there with Miss Sherry Brown. We'll be there with Miss Katora Bryant. We'll be there with Mr. Tyrone Best. We'll be there with Mr. Dante Taylor. We'll be there with Mr. Carlito Muhammad. We will be in the house, in the place. Team Khalfani is on the map. And we're helping everyone share the wealth and opportunity around the world. Thank you again. Yes, right, Sister Sandra. It is an opportunity for freedom, Brother Marlon. Hotep, brother. We hope to see all of you on the other side of money. Have a great day. Share this stream. Peace and power.